Oh my God, I love that it's so quick. We're already live.
Woohoo.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Maya.
Hello, I should go.
Hello, nice to see you. And it's an occasion to get together. I always enjoy Maya's presence in anywhere. But we're here not to chat about ourselves, but an upcoming choice for possibilities class. Yeah, as
Woohoo.
you sit down. That will be the first choice for possibilities class of the year
Mm.
2024.
First of 2024 and first in Egypt.
Yes, and first time in Egypt, true. And what I just wonder, I get goosebumps thinking of it's going to be in Egypt
Yeah.
and the first time, and it's a land that I always dreamed of. By the way, we are online hosts for this class. Maya will be hosting from home, and I'll be hosting from the location for online participants, saying hi, chatting with you guys, etc. If you choose to attend to this class. I was sharing with the group before, like years ago, and before Access, way before, long time. I have been a tour operator, and Egypt was one of the best-selling destinations. And I designed
Mm.
tours for tourists from America, Canada, all over the world to the region, and I knew it like as if I know the palm of my hand. And I lost that
So
practice.
it's random that you're
Yeah.
hosting the Egypt class, right?
It appeared like random. Because I thought about it, I have, using the tools, having so much change, it doesn't feel like that person is still me. It's like, who was that person?
Right.
So then I made the connection. Wow, that was an ask I asked years ago. Like, I want to go to Egypt one day, but I didn't know how that will appear. So yeah, here I am.
And how much more fun it is to go to these destinations and create possibilities. Like it's
Exactly.
really still fun to travel. And when it's like in that realm of having a class in that area, it just
Yeah.
adds so much magic to the trip.
We usually do make our choices like energetically, not like logical mind. The only logic was I'm going to be in Turkey. I'm close to the Legion. Let me go. But
Right.
apart from that, the energy of this class was really something different for the beginning of the year that truly attracted me. I just wonder what made you choose this class, Maya, and would you like to share?
Well, you put it perfectly in the sense of we choose energetically,
Yeah.
whether we're aware of it yet or not. Because I
Mm,
mean, when I first started taking access classes, I was also choosing energetically, but there was so much mind and, putting the
yeah.
pros and the cons and all
Yeah.
the things. But
Yeah.
still, it was like, oh, this class, oh, there's something there for me. And it could be so many things, and it's always hard to and we can narrow it down. We can talk about our connection to the certain areas in the world, like I
Yeah.
should go did, and sometimes it's just a knowing, or like, oh, this class is
Yeah.
gonna open so much.
Yeah. 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 Apart from
And
and yeah. And the
yeah,
land,
definitely Egypt. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, we're both going in the same direction.
it contributes, it's not apart from each other, and it doesn't matter if you attend online to a class or you live. Of course, both has mm, different experiences, but still that land contributes so much to what's opening up.
Hmm.
And we're infinite beings. Who knows, lifetimes, dimensions, whatever, traces we have still been carrying, what changes will be opening up, and that is time. I just wonder what the gift of the land will be to this class and to all who is participating. And
Yeah, I
yeah.
can definitely say that from the remote perspective, like at least last year, I was attending a class from Japan, and the whole month, like Japan was seeping into my reality. And I started watching documentaries and, start buying the food and there's a very similar sense with the Egypt class. So it's
Yeah.
also, it might be, it's not even required or anything, but
Mhm.
there is those little things that you start adding to your life and you're like, oh, it's the Egypt class.
Yeah, true. It starts talking to you already
Mm, yeah.
energetically. And this one, as probably I mentioned, but as you see in the picture too, will be facilitated by amazing Simone Milesis. And between January 11 and 13, either online or live, you can attend. And it doesn't matter how many choice for possibility. It used to be called choice of possibilities. Now it's choice for possibilities, and it has a different energy, and no matter how many, I lost count of how many choice for possibilities classes I've been to, but every time it opens so much space. And I thought I knew about. I got what choice was a few years ago, and I was interviewing Simone again for another choice for possibilities class, and she said, "I'm just beginning to
Mm.
get what choice is, and there's still so much to explore." And was like, "Wow!" And everywhere I have decided that I already got what choice was. Then and there, I destroyed and uncreate, and still it's unfolding.
Oh, yeah. That's huge.
Yeah.
We all grew up in a world where choice was A or B.
Yes.
Choose the right one, choose the wrong, or or don't choose that wrong one. Or there were so many parameters to choice that we grew up on, and um, if it's your first class, if it's your 10th class, you might still be unraveling where you're still choosing from only two or three. Best case, you have the questionnaires that have four options. You can choose D. That's all of the above, but it's still A, B, C, and D. And it's just
Yeah.
amazing to really, like, even choosing a choice for possibility is a choice that is so beyond everything that we
Yeah.
have lived from.
Yeah.
So, just
Totally.
in that sense, you just start expanding the realm of what's possible for you, basically.
Exactly. And now with the addition of so many topics like presumptive realities and way more, it's changing with every class. Even if the classes are 2 months or 2 weeks apart, there's still a new energy. Something changes with one class and contributes to the one coming up. And it goes on like that. And I love that it keeps changing, and the more we change and realize certain things, it keeps contributing. And how
So,
does it get any better?
let's say I just took foundation and I'm looking at what's
Yeah.
next. Like, why should I take a choice for possibility?
Can I just explain here what it was for me? My first
Yeah.
ever choice for possibilities class. Like you said, in this reality, we are taught of choices or possibilities according to a given set of opportunities or possible. It doesn't even look like a possibility. It's there, and you choose in between. We're not even speaking about something beyond what we can grasp, right? My first choice for possibilities was a great lesson. It was with Gary Douglas, for me to learn not to live in my story. You take
Mm.
foundation, you get the tools, you get everything. And if this is going to be your next step, if you haven't taken any other class before, this is one of your options. The other option for now will be energetic synthesis of being, but I think that will change. There will be more I don't know, prerequisites for
Correct.
that. Yeah, but what happens is you start to use the tools with foundation, and then with choice for possibilities you start really realizing where you're not functioning from that,
Mm.
it For me it was living in my story, believing that whatever I have lived in the past brought me here, so I'm so right in my story of the past. From that, fixing that, I tried to create something different. And with the choice for possibilities class, then I realized that, oh, as long as I try to fix what happened in the past, I cannot go further. So there would be no possibilities, like infinite possibilities beyond my imagination, if I still lived with the reference points. So that was something that really made a huge impact and change on my life and choices from then on. And what is it that you would
Well,
comment on?
um, it, just now that we're talking, I'm like, they give us the "what else is possible" question in the first manual we ever received starting the Access classes, and even if you start saying it without any, congruency or connection, really, you're just like, okay, I might as well try this because it's here and nothing else is working, kind of thing. And you start saying, okay, what else is possible? What else is possible? What else is possible? It's like, it's, it's a trick that leads us to, you know, start actually looking at the possibilities with whatever we're looking at. And it's just so interesting to look at it and realize this now. But it's like it becomes from this very foreign word that might mean nothing to you. And you're like, what do you mean
Mhm.
possibilities? I have to do this and I have to go here and
Yeah,
I have to do that,
yeah,
to something that's actually available to you with whatever you're dealing with in your life. And it's
totally.
just such an easier place to live from.
Yeah, totally. And since you mentioned the manual, that was something I really wanted to
Mm,
mention. The Choice for Possibilities class has an amazing manual. If you have been to foundation class, or you're still considering, you will have a manual in foundation, which is also another, like life altering set of tools included, so many processes and information. And the more I read, the more realization I come to. Even reading the bars manual, sometimes, like, was this sentence ever there? I get
yeah,
still surprised. Like, in the bars manual, there's so much information, but
so
we
much.
are focused on learning the technique, of course, where the bars points are, etc. Same thing, with foundation. You're in a different world when you are receiving the class for the first time, and then you go back to reading it. Every time something else opens and you question yourself, was it there? Was it, what
Mm.
did I ever read that before? And same thing for Choice for Possibilities, even a greater manual. I One of the things I like a lot about this class is you're going to have a manual you can keep for life and go back to and read over and over again, and as if the book is changing in itself overnight. You read it next time,
Totally.
it's a different book.
Yeah. Wow. The COP, the Choice for Possibilities manual, really, like, it it's such a contribution, and a lot of times we even skip reading it because we're so immersed in the energy of the class. But you have it and you can go back to it, and then you start reading it and it just can completely change your reality. It's really
Totally.
a huge asset.
Yeah. And there will be some languages. Of course, languages get confirmed. If you are looking for translation, languages get confirmed as per request. The number of people demand it, and see what happens.
Yeah, so whether you have any connection to Egypt or past
Yeah.
lifetimes with Egypt, or or current lifetimes with Egypt, come play with us, and we're very, very excited to change the
And
world.
exactly. And if you would like to explore possibilities and choice even deeper, that is the class for you.
If you're in Europe or anywhere east of that, it's a really, really good time zone. If you're a weird American and you love being up at night when everybody else is sleeping, so everything is more quiet and wonderful, it's a really, really good time for class. So yeah,
Yeah, for the night owls in the US continent and the
Exactly.
greater US continent, you're all warmly invited. And we would love to see you online or live, whatever you choose, or in another class. Who knows? So thank you, Maya, for joining. And I'm looking forward to seeing you online too.
Yay. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.